your shot.
What's good, YouTube? We are back again with another video, and here is two of the signature models. We're soon to get the Jordan 38. I hope to get my hands on one. Hopefully Jordan Brand can send me one. That'd be great because I would love to play basketball in it. The last two previous models were pretty good on the performance end. I actually really liked how the Jordan 36 looked versus the Jordan 37. It did grow on me slightly. As far as aesthetics, I think the Jordan 36 was just a cleaner look overall. As far as performance, again, these are jumping machines, right? So very close to the Nike GT jumps. This has a double zoom in the forefoot, and it is super duper bouncy. I rock one only for indoors, and I also started playing one for outdoors. I have to say, this is a very jumpy shoe. So if you're looking for a shoe that's really explosive, that's really gonna get you that nice bounce feel, this is it, right? Now, one thing that they did do, or that's slightly different, because they both, for the most part, have a double stacked unit in the forefoot. So, for example, this is a huge turbo unit, or zoom strobel, I guess you want to call it, and then it has a second unit on the forefoot. This is a full length strobel unit, which is pretty much right underneath your foot. Then this also has a second zoom pod as well, which is a really big zoom pod. So virtually the same feeling on the front. This one feels a little bit more. I think the unit's probably bigger, but where they're super different is on the heel. So on the heel, you have a Formula 23 foam that's really thick. That's supposed to be your crash pad. So that's supposed to be your air unit, or like an air unit. And then on this one, you had the full length zoom going into your heel, but on the bottom, it's cased in probably a Phylon. I don't know exactly what the foam is on the bottom, but it's really rigid and really tight and tough, as far as like, it's not a cushy foam, right? There are some differences, or major differences, in the heel of the sneaker when it comes to the cushioning. Me personally, I actually like the 37 better in the heel, right? My bad, I know I'm sweating like crazy. So it's super humid out here in New York City, so I'm doing this in my basement, and if you guys know what basements are like, it can get really, really humid, right? But the heel unit has the Formula 23. I think it's a phenomenal foam. I actually like it when it breaks in. It's really nice. Breaking in this foam, I almost want to try the Luka 1. I haven't tried it yet because it's so firm just to step in. But it seems like if you break it in a little bit, the foam becomes really plush, or somewhat plush. I do like the Jordan 37 in the heel a little bit better, but overall fit, I like the Jordan 36 a lot more. Now this happens to be the low, but the low and the mid are fairly close as far as height's concerned. You know what? I think I have a 36 somewhere, right? Hold on. We're gonna do this one for more of a comparison purpose, right? So these two are both about the same height, but this one felt better around the foot. Now they both have Lino weave. I actually like the way the Lino weave looks on this one. As far as play, I think this one added the fuse, which is the lines that you see squiggly, because it gave it some more reinforcement, especially on lateral movements, right? So from a performance aspect, I understand this fuse part, but as far as aesthetics and look, this one looks so much nicer and so much cleaner. And fit, this one feels nicer and cleaner for some reason. I don't know why. The Jordan 36 just felt a little bit better. This also kept the Eclipse plate, which also keeps the foot really structured. It gives your foot a nice foot bed for you to rest, a nice structure for the shoe. And this one uses a carbon fiber. Now, we haven't seen this in quite some time as far as Jordan signature models are concerned. So they're going back to the carbon fiber. The problem that I felt with this is that this forefoot felt very different than the heel. So you felt like you're on two different shoes almost. And because it's so decoupled, you can feel it a little bit. You can feel the gap, right? Now, once you're playing, you really don't think about it, right? So I'm not going to sit here and say, you know, this is very noticeable while you're playing ball, but it is noticeable when you put your foot in, especially just putting your foot in the sneaker. As far as playing in them, man, I could play in these all day. I really can. These are probably the top of the line. Of course, there's other models out there. The LeBron 20 was really phenomenal this year. I haven't tried the next gen. I heard those are just as nice. When you're playing in a signature Jordan, they're going to give you the most they can give you performance-wise, right? And they tend to cater to most players, which is something that I like, right? A guard can rock this. So we've seen Tatum rock it. Point guards rock these. We've seen big men rock these. From the point guard to the center, you could rock a Jordan signature model, right? So it's not really specific to just one position, which I really, really enjoy. I am a bigger player, unfortunately, although I'm fucking short as hell. So this does cater to the style of play that I like to play. I think these are both phenomenal sneakers. I'll be honest with you, if I had to pick, I'd probably pick the Jordan 36 over the Jordan 37 performance-wise. Certainly looks-wise, we're not going to talk about aesthetics, just strictly for performance. These are really good as well. So if I had to rank these, I'd probably rank these like about a 9, 9.5. I think they could give a little bit more in the heel, just my opinion. And then as far as these, I probably rank these about a point lower than these, because between the decoupled carbon fiber plate and between the heel unit using Formula 23, it didn't feel like it flowed, right? I think that that's the word that I want to look for. Plus, this was like a weird thing. I don't know what was going on here. It was like pads that protect your ankles, but it was trying to play like a low top. So it was very interesting, to be honest. It wasn't a bad sneaker as far as performance. It was actually one of the more fun shoes that I played in. If I had to rank it, LeBron 20 for sure, KD 15s, GT Cut 2s, these GT Jumps. Those are probably some of my fun or more fun shoes to play in. The Giannis Greek 4s are pretty fun to play in as well. So there's a lot of sneakers that were fun to play in, but the 36 I think was just a little bit better than the 37 in my humble opinion. But it's a great outdoor sneaker because it's super bouncy. Right now they're on super discount, just like the 36s for a really long time. So you can get these for $80 now. So if you are interested in just trying a pair of Jordan 37s, go to Dick's Sporting Goods. Dick's Sporting Goods has these for about $70, $80, $90, which is great to try out a newer model. And then we'll get the Jordan 38, and hopefully those go on discount as well, because I'm always looking forward to the newest model. They really try to put the most in the new Jordan. I don't think they try to play it safe, and I like that. They want to push the envelope. They want to give you the most tech. They want to make it bouncy. They want to make it perform well. They want to make it super light. So they're trying everything, and they're just throwing everything at it. I just think that this was a little bit more well-rounded of a sneaker, and this you can kind of see the pieces put together didn't necessarily match perfectly on the Jordan 37, but maybe now going into the Jordan 38 we'll see some of the pieces that they were trying to put, and you'll have a complete sneaker for the Jordan 38. Can't wait to try those, right? So on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me get up out of here. We out. Peace.